boy you gon' remember. I'ma be that boy you gon' remember. I'll be that boy you gon' remember. To Arca Bay front line till the law call my number. I'll be that boy you gon' remember. I'ma be that boy you gon' remember, that's right. I'll be that boy you gon' remember. To Arca Bay front line till the law call my number. You a friend of the Lord and you a friend of mine. I was told to watch my enemies, now hold my line. Don't just speak against the prophet, they speak against me. And I speak about the prophet over you I live. Who was the first to remind you and bind you back to a rock on the mountains, Mississippi and Quebec? Told you you wasn't black, proving the straight fact. You tripping off drugs, you need to be tripping off that. Now here we go again, acting like you a slave. The same people talk European how to bathe. And looking at women buying European hair. No love for self, but do the men really care? Hell no, but they got a love for Europe. Post generation, take the pills we deserve. Get it out, no daddy. Future, Gucci, Kodak, Amigo, Ross, Lucid. But when the love for the woman looks like a brother, I got to say it's all black with the sun in the cover.
Now cypher.
I'll be that boy you gon' remember.
Hey, hey,
I'ma be that boy you gon' remember.
let's go.
I'll be that boy you gon' remember.
To Arca Bay.
Line till the law call my number.
Hey,
I'll be that boy you gon' remember. I'ma be that boy you gon' remember, that's right. I'll be that boy you gon' remember. To Arca Bay, front line till the law call my number. Super scholars holler. This era for the workers. You ain't building on the ground, then you working in the worker. You know it sound good, but that's only on the surface. Probably working for the people. Now tell me what's your purpose. Ain't worried about your homie, but know that I know every low that I can pass. He ain't my bro. Yeah, you know I ain't slow. I seen it all before. How they try to kill the prophet, it was all for show. And some got it right now. Go say that I'm not down. I'm coming for my bastard. Hey, I want my town, my shirt, my sport, my school, my nation. Set the time of the procrastination and debate. Y'all keep hate when love is the savior. You don't love yourself, so you can't love your neighbor. That's why you kill and fight and marry out in the break. Never, never
down no more. They just slow mo. 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 They just slow mo.
See, I be coming at these wars, and it's very simple. Why I be coming at these wars? Because I don't consider these functional wars American model. And the relation to teaching of the Holy Prophet over Drew Ali, the founder of the Most High Son of America.
Some lanes from across the border, you and your daughters. I make your little followers, you all out of order. I ain't taking nada, nothing from you crooks. Cujo charged severe, I got them all shook. I wish Cujo would step up to get his rep up and get hit up from the neck up. You go respect us. Our elder once told me, meet the people where they at. And you know within the world, so you know you get protect. I keep it simple more. I'm a temple more. Since you wanna talk knowledge or you wanna go to war, Cujo, I will drag you by your dreads till you beg. Detach your arm, leg, arm, head. Boy, you don't want these problems. I know the law well. The policy enforcers be the same once you go tell. They'll go and call them little games. Girl, you too, then them little games talk tough like you bout that. Then I'ma forget how far I came. I never forgot my aim. I never forgot my ammo. I pray to Allah, but I still tie my camel. Let's talk about this knowledge that you think you have. Matter of fact, forget it, boy. Don't make me laugh. Down no more. They just slow mo. Down no more. They just slow mo. But they gon' learn today. But they gon' learn today. But they gon' learn today.
Family, I think y'all ready. Are y'all ready? Are you ready?
I be that boy you gon' remember. Be more. I be that boy you gon' remember. Nap town. I be that boy you gon' remember. To Arca Bay front line till the law call my number. I be that boy you gon' remember. LA. I be that boy you gon' remember. New York. I I'll be that more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line to the law, call my number.
First of all, let's make sure that y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Somebody put in the chat that they want a refund. I will guarantee you that this is one of the people ain't even make a contribution to this little backdrop that I got right here. There's a new backdrop. I like the backdrop. Michael Connor made contribution to the backdrop. That's right. He made contribution to the backdrop. Somebody tell me that I want a refund. Anyway, I think you meant I want to come back because we fun. See, right here, this is where we fun at. But anyway, family, yeah, I'm down in the dumps. I'm down in the dumps. I'm down in the dumps. Family, listen, man. If y'all was here, see, we family now. See, if y'all switch up now and go to other YouTube channels for your Grandmaster J information, you just a sellout now. I didn't put in work. I didn't earn your respect. I'm down in the dumps. I'm down, 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 down. I'm going down, down, baby. Low-C in the Range Rover. Boom, boom, boom. Ready to let it go. Shimmy, shimmy, Cocoa Pops. I'm down in the dumps, man. I'm down in the dumps. I'm down in the dumps. I gotta share it with you. I'm down there. I'm going down, down, baby. Shimmy, shimmy, Cocoa Pops in the dumps. You follow me? Now listen. So as y'all know, the Grandmaster Deli has been talking crazy. You know, the Grandmaster Deli, I like call him. I like call him Grandmaster Deli. Grandmaster Deli, not Nelly, Grandmaster Deli. He got me down in the ducks. Grandmaster Deli been talking all crazy, right? And so today, I say, you know what? Let me see. Because he talking real killer talk. I'm going to give it to you real. He talking about real killer talk. You know what I mean? So I say, okay. Okay, killer. I know you're a killer and I ain't going to push you. But let's just see who you really are. So as y'all know, that I don't bother people past too much. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe all of us got a past and we can all go from our past and become better in the future. So I really don't bother people past as it relates to a presentation. I don't care about what you did in your past. I mean, and I said that before last night. I say, if you notice, I've never, when the European put that report out on Grandmaster J, I didn't speak nothing of his indiscretions that they accused him of. Not with the white. I don't get into that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm really doing this just to show people that this guy, you know, is not who he say he is. Now, his past of what they describe, it's neither here nor there to me. So, but anyway, when people start talking killer talk, killer gorilla, sometimes you just got to go and find out and be like, man, hold up. Let me say something, killer gorilla. A few traffic stops don't make you a killer. And maybe you're slick enough to get away with it. But the laws of nature, you don't get away with anything too much longer. Or nor do you get away with things for extreme periods of time. I don't know where you people get off from thinking that because of a cheap Obama camera phone and vocal cords that people really care what you got to say.
especially when you be talking that killer gorilla talk. But I'm down in the dumps because I researched the brother a step further and I said, man, nah, bro, that ain't you, bro. Bro, you got a bad batch of Love Boat. Oh, y'all know what that is? In Baltimore, D.C. area, they got this stuff called Love Boat. And what it is they take weed and they put PCP and formaldehyde in that demonstration. Yeah. And they smoke it. Some people don't come back from that. And so looking at the rants and looking at the crazy nonsense that Grandmaster Deli be putting down, you know what I mean? It appears that he had a sack of love boat. If you're from DC, you know about a sack of love. Yeah, Smashville. That what it sounded like he had one of them old sherms. He had one of them old sherm sticks. One of them dippers. The dipper. Anybody from DC, they already know about the dipper. DC native. you know about the dipper. He took all them old Newports and dipped it up in the demonstration. And then he went live. See, Taha, like that there. See, the GDs know about that there. See, Taha. It's Tahaka Bay. You know what I mean? Taha, like that, right? But ain't nobody interested in that. I know you can shoot from 100 yards away. You know how many times you told me that? Okay, I get it. You a sharpshooter. I get it. Okay. Ooh, I'm scared. Ooh. Yeah. Now, back to the show. That's right, Denise. That wet. I get it, Grandmaster Deli. Let me say this before we get on with the show, because we got, we got a lot to cover tonight. But I just had to say this to Grandmaster Deli. See, if you ain't gonna change your name from NFAC, if you change your name to NFAC to NFAR, you might as well just call yourself Grandmaster Deli. That's your daddy. Grandmaster Deli. You wanted to be a sellout too. That's what you wanted to be. You wanted to be an agent too. And Jay ain't bring you in on that payroll. That's why you were hugged up with him like that. That's why you were hugged up with him like that in that old picture. Oh, yeah. Did you was. Don't make me pull that picture up. You know what I mean? Don't make me pull that picture up. You up there hugged up with him like that. Don't make me pull that picture up. Anyway, I ain't got time to play with you, Grandmaster Deli. We moving on. Me up there harassing the sister Celia and all that. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, come on, Grandmaster Deli. You need to stop this, man. You gotta stop this. You got children to feed, boy. Feed the babies. Take care of the pygmies in Africa. Do something good for humanity. Don't go live talking crazy because you sound crazy. Hold on. Let me do that. In 1 second. That what they want. Hold on. Give me 1 second. This is a foolishness, man. Let me see what I got here. My computer going slow since they jacked me. Hold on. Work with me. Hold on. Let's make a laugh. Y'all gotta work with me. I'm a little bit goofy sometimes. Just sometimes. Watch this. Let me open this up real quick. I find this guy hilarious. I'm not playing. This guy's hilarious to me. Let me see where he's at. Let me see. I'm gonna pull up right now. Hold on. Where he at?
Well,
the NFAR.
Hold on. NFAR order. Okay, we gonna honor you. 1 second. Give me 1 second, Delta. We gonna honor you right now. That we gonna do. Let me see. There you go. We gonna honor you right there.
Ex NFHC General, that's my name, General Delta. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm coming out here to show solidarity with the AD squad, all on the ADs, the AD,
Oh man.
all on the boogaloo, all on the patriotism. They
They won't let my share act right. They hack my computer.
You hear me? All eyes matter. All eyes matter. Blue line. You hear me? All on the creepy Joe.
All on the creepy Joe. All on the creepy Joe. They hacked my computer, so I can't get it like I want to. You know what I mean? Screen share was terrible. So anyway, don't worry about it. All on the creepy Joe. But give me one more second. I want to find this demonstration real quick. Give me 1 second. Let's see. Find one more second, then we're gonna get into the demonstration. You know what I mean? Then we're gonna get into the demonstration. Give me 1 second. And pull out one more thing real quick. Yeah. We're gonna get into the demonstration. We're gonna sit the demon straight. I call it demonstration. You know? Yeah. Yeah, we gonna talk about it in a minute. Give me 1 second. And this don't make no kind of sense. As the old folks say, this don't make no kind of sense. Oh, let me get my folder together too. I supposed to be teaching something tonight, giving a good lesson on this nonsense that's been going on around here. Oh, let me get this straight real quick. I'm playing around with some Delta. Y'all gonna follow me. Hold on, here we go. You know, man, I'm having a good time, fam. I have a good time here on Morse World TV. You know, I really do. I'm telling you the truth. The only thing about this, I'm gonna have to figure this out. Why I cannot get my screen share proper. This is blowing me away. Now let me see. Hold on 1 second. Let me try this real quick. Let me go to programs, default apps. Let me see. Somebody that messed with my computer. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, I'm gonna try. Y'all see that black screen when I just did that screen share? That wasn't right. Let me see. All right, we're gonna try that one. Boom. Enter. Is that gonna work? All right, let me see. Work with me, work with me. Don't forget me. All right, we're gonna try this one. We're gonna change up a little something real quick, see if it works. There we go. We're gonna try that one. All right. Yeah, y'all gotta work with me. Yeah, they got me all messed up, man. The screen went black when I screen share. Who does that? But anyway, I got some good stuff for you tonight, family. And it's very, for real, it ain't even a joke no more, for real. I mean, we laughing and everything, but it ain't even really a joke no more when you really think about it, right? When you really think about it. 1 second. I'm getting emails in while we in. All right. Anyway, forget that right now. I'm gonna find that later. Let me see if I can screen share right now, because I got a lot going on here. Okay, I can't. Can I screen share that? I ain't worrying about that. Let me pull up a video real quick, see if I can screen share a video, because that's what I really need to share with you. Let me see if I can screen share a picture. Hey, family, the first thing that we need to know, like when we first encountered Grandmaster J, right? One of the first things that we should have did was he definitely should have been yeah, my screen share don't work at all. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. My screen share don't work at all. How is that? Let me see. I know what I'm gonna have to do. Stand by. I got something for him. Let me see if I can upload something real quick. I wish I would have. I'm gonna just start uploading stuff and show it to you. Oh man, this is bad. They really did a number on my thing. Grandmaster J, get out my computer. Got things through here.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so what I did on this
Okay.
put up a post saying,
Who is that?
hey, I'm selling all
Oh,
my
there it is. Okay. Then let me see if I can get this one. I'm gonna delete that and see if I can screen share. Okay, here's the one I can screen share. Oh man, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. See if y'all can see that. See if y'all can see that right there. Y'all see that? Yeah, everybody got power. Yeah, we can see that. Okay, we can see that. Excellent, excellent. Let me stop that screen share real quick. All right, now we can see that. Y'all can see this. See, this is the type of stuff right here that we need to pay attention to. If a grown man is playing dress up before he claimed to be a revolutionary, you might want to reconsider. Listen, you got a grown man playing dress up, you might want to reconsider. Real talk. Because a sister showed me today how these Europeans be playing these games of dress up and all of these funny things they be doing. But this guy plays dress up for the Black Panther, and then he follows up to be some sort of liberator of our people family. I want to ask y'all a question. Let's keep it a buck. Can anybody, are we going to be interactive right now? Can anybody remember why Grandmaster J as well as Nfac came on the scene? And I'm going to watch the chat over here. Do anybody remember why? What was the reason? Because this is how our people get lost. And this is why people send money because they get lost. They get caught in their emotions. You know what I mean? Oh, they feel victim. Oh, look what they doing to him. Oh, look what they doing to him. So I'm asking you, why did Grandmaster J and Nfac come on the scene? Do y'all remember? Somebody said the Ahmaud Arbery case. Oh, you're absolutely right. That was the beginning. But what was the purpose? Y'all remember the purpose? The purpose was police brutality. Press 1 if y'all remember that, because this is not for y'all on Morse World TV. This is for those who just coming to the channel. You remember? It was for police brutality. Don't ever forget that. I don't want you to ever forget that. He came in because Ahmaud Arbery was shot by 2 racist Europeans. The police came and they did not do a proper job. And he showed up and act as if he had a coalition when he didn't. I want y'all to remember that, because it's very important for this demonstration tonight so we can get this fraud stuff straight. You follow me? So once you understand that, then you got to understand the first report that he did by himself. All right? The first report that he did by himself, this was the statement. We don't want to talk no more. We don't want to negotiate. The United States has a choice. Either carve us out a piece of land out here, we will take Texas and let us do our own thing, or don't stop us when we exit this body here and go somewhere where they will give us our own land to build our own nation. Just that. Well, tell you this, we are all ex-military. We are all very disciplined. We are all expert shooters. We are an eye for an eye organization. Do you remember that? This is for all the people that want to talk crazy about Brother Ta'aka Bey. Do y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? Now, what part of that did he fulfill? What part of that did he fulfill? I'm the bad guy. Oh, he bringing another quote unquote black man down. I'm the bad guy. What part of that did he fulfill? I'm the bad guy. The first opening statement, we don't want to talk no more. We don't want to negotiate. But he's negotiating. But he's negotiating to put barriers and buffers between him and the people that he claimed to be fighting to liberate. Remember, they put up bars. And let me get this screen straight over here. They put up bars. They put up barriers. Y'all remember that? They put up barriers to divide them from the people. I'm crazy. I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy. I'm bringing down another black man. For real? Or did you forget that he made a proclamation of what he stands for and didn't deliver? I'm the bad guy. Let's examine this for all those who think I'm the bad guy. All those who think I'm the bad guy, we're going to examine this tonight. And I'm going to be a little bit all over the place. Now, remember, I want you to remember, don't forget, never ever forget this, family. Never forget this. Don't let nobody ever play you. Don't let nobody ever play you, family. This is for those who care about being played. He almost 200,000 grand in. This is for those who don't want to be a sucker. Remember, I got to bring, see, in the Holy Quran and in Moorish teachings, we talk about bringing to remembrance. And I don't believe in no spook God. I believe that bringing something into remembrance, I'm going to remind you that he came into existence out of nowhere because of these situations. Working with the very one you said you were fighting. NFAC came out of nowhere because of police brutality. Figure it out, people. Dylan Roof. Eric Garner. George Floyd. And not to mention Breonna Taylor. This is what he came out for police brutality. Don't forget that. How do you come out to fight against police brutality? Hold up. We just getting started now. Now, you know the name of the show is NFAC members preparing to run from Grandmaster J's Fed Trap. That's what the name of the show. But what I want to show you is how a major change has taken place once he won the confidence of the people. You understand what I'm saying? A major change took place the moment he won the confidence of the people, because that was the goal. Y'all know it ain't even been a year. They didn't went from one man walking with the Ahmaud Arbery march to the biggest militia in the world, that's what he says, to now, we're going to talk about it. I'm the bad guy, though. Why you keep doing these videos? Because I can. Because people need to know. And as long as the propaganda keep going, then why not? I might as well keep going too. You follow what I'm saying? I might as well keep going too, as long as the propaganda keep going. Now remember, the infiltration pretty much started right here. I ain't gonna let you forget. I ain't gonna let nobody forget. Started right here with the Ahmaud Arbery demonstration right there. He ain't have no crew. He was by himself, and that's what it was. That's what it was. It wasn't no crew. It wasn't no NFAC. It was in February, and that's what it was. That's when he infiltrated. That's when he infiltrated. You follow me? He tried, as Michael Connor said, he tried it in Charleston, but he was stepping on the toes of Soros with Black Lives Matter. So he had to get up out of that. So I want y'all to follow me, because we're about to turn it up a little bit more. I got to help you to remember, because most people forgot, and that's why they gave all that money up, because they think he's a victim. They think he's a victim. He's not a victim. He's not a victim, and only a fool will carry on believing that he's a victim. So now that y'all remember that, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Now that y'all remember that, let's get busy. Now, one thing we do know, that he pretty much failed at everything that he tried to do. That's what we do know. That's what we do know. That he pretty much failed at everything that he tried to do. And it's amazing how he was able to pull this one off. But we are so frustrated with the police brutality that, hey, it happens. But let's get busy.
We don't wear those titles, and some folks pretend to equate us to on the level of.
Give me 1 second.
One of these other groups that have already been around for.
I want you to see if you catch this. Hold up. Hold up.
Have never been classified as a terrorist group, according to the Southern Poverty Law Center. So we don't wear those titles, and some folks pretend to.
Oh, y'all can barely hear. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Oh, y'all gonna hear this. Give me 1 second. I want to make sure y'all hear this good. Give me 1 second. Let me get me another mic. That's right. Y'all gonna hear this good. All right. Yeah, you're gonna hear this good. Give me 1 second. Where my mic at? Where my other mic at? I do my mic now. You been in my house, Grandmaster J? All right. All right. Now let me see. All right. And mic 2. There's mic 2. All right, let's see what we got. Press 1 if y'all can hear it good. Because we got to make sure y'all get all this information tonight. That's right. Here we go.
We equate us to on the level of the Black Panthers, one of these other groups that have already been around for a while. When in fact we're an entirely new organization.
I want to see if y'all catch it. Let me do it one more time.
Have never been classified as a terrorist group, according to the Southern Poverty Law Center. So we don't wear those titles, and some folks pretend to equate us to on the level of the Black Panthers, one of these other groups that have already been around for a while. When in fact we're an entirely new organization.
Now let's stop there.
Do y'all remember where just last week, when he first got out, do anybody remember him saying that they've been around since 2017? Anybody remember that? Am I the only one? And do you see how, I want y'all to listen to Game. When you talk about the Southern poverty people, what he's talking about is, and that's very serious, what he's talking about is those who are on the black extremist list. And he's disassociating himself. But do y'all remember when he said that they are the new Black Panthers? Anybody remember? Press 1 if you remember when he says that he was the new Black Panthers. Press 1. But now he's distancing himself and he's throwing the Black Panthers under the bus. Let me help you decipher this. He's throwing the Black Panthers under the bus. He's saying, we have never been on a terrorist list. In fact, we are a new organization. Y'all follow me? Y'all hear this? You have to listen to language. He's playing the game of language on our people. In fact, he's saying that those are terrorists. I'm not. But listen, it's all a part of the game of the covert operation. It's not that he's scared to have the terrorist tag, but those who are members must feel safe to continue to follow him. Y'all get me on this? The members that continue to fall for this must feel safe so they can continue to guide people towards the direction that they deem fit for the outcome that they're looking for. Whatever outcome they're looking for, I don't know at this time. You follow me? This is a heavy, listen, George Bush made a statement in the Iraqi wars, the younger George Bush. And he said, the battle is for the hearts and mind of the Iraqi people. You have to understand what that means. The battle is never physical to last. Most wars are won by conquering the mind long before the physical battle starts. Long before. And so this is why you see Grandmaster Jay transitioning from the gorilla to the chimpanzee to a palm-held monkey, with all due respect. This is why you see he comes out the gate as a gorilla, a silverback. Although he only 5'2" and a few inches, his talk is like a silverback gorilla. By the time he gets to Louisiana, he's a chimpanzee. He's still talking strong, but now today, he's a handheld monkey. Ain't no gorilla. And the people are justifying the drastic change. Blows me away. Blows me away how the people, they don't even see that this guy at one point was talking like a silverback gorilla. Get out my face, you Edomite. It behooves me that we have gotten to the point where we cannot even follow a timeline. You know what I mean? We can't even follow a timeline. Unbelievable. All we got to do is trace ourselves back. Go back to February. Go to March. It's all we got to do. And you will see the drastic change. Look at how he talked to his own people and look to how he talks to Europeans. That's the ultimate give up of a slave. That's the ultimate give up. They talk to their people one way, but they talk to the slaveholder another way. Did y'all see the interview that I'm showing now? He was up there with that European. Watch, let me pull up something. Let me see. What did I just pull up? Let me pull up something now. Let me pull up something out. Here you go. Let me pull up something now. Look how he talked to this European. Look how he talked to this European. Give me 1 second. Let me get it up here real quick.
Initiate some type of conflict, even though.
Here you go. Watch how he talked to this European, though. 1 second. Here we go. Make sure y'all can hear it too. That's right. So I got my mic up there now.
Initiate some type of conflict, even though the NFAC has never attacked anyone, has never threatened anyone. The NFAC has never had to fire.
You hear that? He got a whole slew of threatening. We never attacked anyone. We never threatened anyone. We never attacked anyone. Why would you even say that? Keep it cool. That shouldn't even enter in the conversation. This guy's an agent. And I'm going to tell you, wait till we end this show tonight. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to lay the breadcrumbs down for anybody who steal a pigeon. They should be able to see this. You know what I mean? They should be able to see this. You know what I mean? Let me get another one up here real quick. What else I got up here? He went off with the plan. Now, this is the part that everybody needs to pay attention to. Because I ain't doing super long videos no more. But these are the parts people need to pay attention to. You know what I mean? I need somebody to give me Michi X number. I need to wake Michi X up. I'm going to help her out.
Most of the law enforcement.
Stop right there. Somebody give Michi X my number. I'm gonna bring Michi X over here. We're going to get Michi right. We're going to get her right. We're going to get her right. That's right. But listen, here we go. Watch this. Listen to this stuff. You can't make this stuff up.
Most of the law enforcement agencies that the NFAC has had to encounter in gaining permits and, getting, safety buffers set up and trying to brainstorm ways for things not to go wrong. Most of those agencies have been very professional and, and it wasn't, they didn't do things begrudgingly. They did what they had to do. They learned some things about us. Okay, and they've admitted that. I've been a couple of places where they showed up, like you said, not too happy we were there, but by the time it was over, these guys were like, wow, these guys really were professionals. You were very organized. You did exactly what you said you were going to do. Even when things happened that had nothing to do with you, that could have taken us somewhere else, you stayed. We appreciate that. You made our job very easy. So it's not so much law enforcement per se that is intimidated by us.
You see that? Do y'all see the speech change? Do y'all see the speech change? Do y'all see it? How can someone in good conscience say this is my leader? How can someone do that? How can someone raise 200,000 for him, but what is the brother? Jamal. Rat Brown is locked up. It's freedom fighters in prison right now, been in jail 20 to 40 years, and ain't nobody raised no money for them. Mumia. Let me see if I can pull them up. Mumia Abu Jamal. Let me pull him up real quick. Do we know that? Do we understand that? That he been locked up
since 1982? Anybody know that? Anybody know that? Nobody raised 200 grand for him. This is sickness in our community. This is sickness in our community. And if I don't speak out about it, who else going to speak out about it? This man got 8 children. This man a true freedom fighter. This is sickness on our part. I mean, it's terrible to even think about. It's terrible to even think about that you can raise $200,000 for an agent. Clearly, even if it ain't clear to you, you know it's questionable. You know it's questionable. But you can raise $200,000 for him. But you cannot raise that for a true freedom fighter. You can't raise that for a true freedom fighter. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. A true freedom fighter. Listen to this. Mumia Abu-Jamal, long struggle for freedom and justice, gained critical ground this week. The former Black Panther activist journalist will get a new hearing on the appeal. Now, this was a few years ago. He's still locked up for a killing he did not do. Unbelievable, our people. Unbelievable. This was in 1995. Unbelievable. And then you take our brother H. Rat Brown. Who familiar with him? The Imam. Let me pull him up real quick before I move on. H. Rat Brown, falsely accused. Jamil Al-Amin, falsely accused. You follow what I'm saying? He locked up now, accused of shooting the police, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, how many people raise money for the brother? He locked up right now. People don't follow these stories. I got the story on my other channel. People don't follow these stories. These are legitimate freedom fighters. Locked up, thrown away. Hold up. Let me bring him up real quick. I mean, give him a shout out, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Because this is ridiculous, family, that we, as a group of people, and I'm not talking about y'all on Morse World TV. I'm talking about, just generally speaking, our people who came together for a fraud, who's supposed to have a Lambo. But here we go. We got our brother been locked up since 2002. Jamil Abdullah Al-Amin watches doing sentencing. Let me read it to you. Said the importance of his trial in Atlanta. Al-Amin, the militant civil rights leader, known in the 1960s as H. Rat Brown, who was convicted of killing Fulton County Sheriff Deputy. In this case right here, somebody admitted that they shot the police. He's still in jail. Somebody admitted, came to the police and said, I did it. This is how I did it. You got the wrong man. He's still locked up. And somebody and you're going to tell me that I'm crazy? Because they raised $200,000 for a guy that's a fraud? Come on, man. Man, we're going to stay on his heels. We're going to stay on his heels until H. Rat Brown, Imam Jamil, get up out here. We're going to stay on his heels. These frauds. Unbelievable. Back to what I was saying. I mean, y'all need to hear about this case. I'm going to do a little something on this case about the Imam. But we need to get busy. We need to stop playing around. You know what I'm saying? We giving all these people our attention, our energy, our love, our money that don't even deserve it. Because these people are frauds. Clearly frauds. And I'm going to show and prove tonight.
You know what I mean? As I've shown and proved for the longest time. That's right. For the longest time. Now, this is the part where I go into the NFAC members most likely are preparing their escape. But I want to show you this. I got two more things I want to show you real quick. Shut that down real quick. I got two more things I want to show you. Let me shut these real quick. Let me shut these windows so they won't lock my computer. I got the little circle thing going around. You know, that's when they messing with me. When this little circle, little circle demonstration going around. That's when they messing with you. So watch it. All right. See if I can pull this out. Let me tear them down real quick. I need to close some of these windows out real quick before they get me. You know they be getting me. All right. There we go. Now I want you to pay attention to this, family, because I'm gonna break this down for you. I'm gonna break this down for you.
When I was
1 second. Hopefully y'all can hear this. I'm gonna break this down for you. We're gonna decipher this. We're gonna decipher this madness. You know what I mean? We're gonna decipher this. Listen to this. Listen closely.
I was surprised when I was arrested by an FBI task force, which is part of a new task force that was created by the U.S. government a couple of months ago. I think it's back in, I think it might have been earlier than that, it might have been June, July, but they were given the mission of targeting groups that espouse what they call an anti-government theology. You'll hear that term coming out now.
Did you hear what he just said? He said, listen to the code. They will be targeting an anti-government theology. You will be hearing that term now. How he knows that? How did he know that? Listen again. I don't think y'all hear. He's speaking. Listen, he's telling people what's about to happen. He's telling people what is about to happen. He said they are targeting people with an anti-government theology. Now, that's a term I never heard before. He said, but you will be hearing that. How he know? See, the devil tell on himself all the time. You hear what he just said? He tell on himself. An anti-government theology. Notice, theology is indicative of teaching about God. What does he do? The book of Enoch. What does he do? The book of Enoch. He talks about the Bible. He is laying the prototype. Listen, let's say it again. Let's say it one more time. He's telling on himself. This is just how they do. They do it all the time. Just like when you see in a movie something that's going to happen.
I was surprised when I was arrested by an FBI task force, which is part of a new task force that was created by the U.S. government a couple of months ago. I think it's back in, I think it might have been earlier than that, it might have been June, July, but they were given the mission of targeting groups that espouse what they call an anti-government theology. You'll hear that term coming out now.
Okay, stop there. Now, that's one thing that you got to look at. But this is what you really got to pay attention to. One of the things that you have to pay attention to is what I'm about to show you in a minute before I go into the next step. Let me see. This is the very important point that you got to pay attention to. Okay. Now listen. This is where you really
me and bring a task force to my home to confiscate all of my weapons and anything related to interface and any.
Not that one. Hold on. I want y'all to slow it down and pay attention because
I have done this incident, yet they did not come to see me and arrest.
there we go. Listen to this, family.
This is when it was alleged that I had done this incident, yet they did not come to see me and arrest me and bring a task force to my home to confiscate all of my weapons and anything related to interfaces. To come get me all of my weapons and anything related to interfaces, all of my weapons and anything related to interfaces, all of my weapons and anything related to interfaces.
Y'all see what's happening here? That's what I wanted to pull out. Now we could talk about why people are about to make the exodus. That is how he can justify the feds having everybody information. Y'all see how this works? See, those who joined NFAC played a very dangerous game. They did not examine. They did not examine carefully before they submitted their paperwork, before they gave up all of their phone numbers and their addresses. It's not like they can't find you if they don't want you. Of course they can. But to build a database is much easier to find you when needed. I'm trying to tell you, they're not playing. They're not playing. And so that's what leads us to the next move. The next move is what we're about to hear right now. Give me 1 second. The next move is why you hear this. And if I'm wrong, the brother is welcome to come on the show. But I'm going to ask you a question.
Anyway, so what I did on Instagram was put out a post saying, hey, I'm selling all my AR-15s. And a number of people kind of like, whoa. So, all right, guys, relax. So I'm going to answer that question. Nothing wrong is going on. Nothing bad has happened. So the only thing that's happened is that my philosophy on all these guns has kind of changed, you know, with the times going on. So a lot of the talk nowadays has been bug out. You know, if you had to leave your...
All of a sudden, if you have to leave, all of a sudden, if you had to leave,
the area you in, leave your house, leave your community, whatever the fuck. You gotta bug out, leave the situation you're in and go somewhere else.
why would he think all of a sudden that he got to bug out and leave? Why? Why? He know Grandmaster J an agent too. He know Grandmaster J an agent too.
So, no, I was looking at that situation. You know, things happen. More than likely, I'm not gonna stay here.
If what things happen? What is he talking about? If things happen? What is he talking about?
Right, so that means I'm gonna have to leave. I'm gonna have to bug out. I'm gonna have to travel, be mobile. So I have all these ARs. There were more, and I already sold one or so. I have all these ARs, right? But if I had to bug out, I can't.
He's also telling the authorities what he's doing too. This is a big game now. This is a big game. Listen.
I take all these ARs with me. So they'll just be sitting here for somebody else to use.
I can't take all these ARs with me. They'll be sitting here for somebody else to use. In other words, he expecting somebody to come kick in the door.
Or, they'll just be sitting here collecting dust like a number of them have. Because, with the ammo shortage, not getting shot. Especially some of the higher end ones like the 308 and the DMR. Like the expensive ammos, those are really not getting shot because that's just hard to find. So, and then I thinking about my situation, if I had to bug out.
Thinking about my situation. Listen to this.
Thinking about my situation, if I had to bug out. Thinking about my situation, if I had to bug out. I got all these guns. There's no point in having them. So I might as well sell them and build me something that I can use. And my philosophy has been a 12.5 AR and a 308 bolt action. So those are the two long guns that I want for wherever I might find myself in. I got my 12.5, which is this right here.
Now listen. You know what's weird that people don't pay attention to, but I do. And you do too, because we watch this stuff and we watching it play out. In just September, he was recruiting for NFAC, 18 and older only. And guess what? If he's still with NFAC, couldn't one of those 18-year-olds use one of those guns that he's trying to sell? Isn't it a formation? Isn't it a militia? Huh? Just 3 months ago, he was promoting He was promoting 18 and older joining. Now you're selling all the guns because you can't do nothing with them? What militia sells the guns? You pass them to your comrades. Who does that? Just like somebody say he's not the brightest crayon in the box. Absolutely not. In fact, you're on YouTube. The same platform that you was promoting 18-year-olds. To buy your guns. And your whole message is, and you're saying it nervously, over and over, if I got the bug out, why is it on your mind so hard? Hey, family, we need to learn psychology. If y'all do all the videos you look at, all the porn you look up, all the religion you look up, all of the funny stuff you look up, all of the violence you look up, all of the Moorish World TV you look up, study psychology. Take time and study a psychology video, a video on psychology. And you will see that the psychology of this, the mentality of this brother right here, he keeps saying the same thing over and over and over and over. That's nervous energy. He already knows what's going to happen or what potentially what's going to happen. He already know. Now, someone say bugging out is a big thing in the gun community. Well, it wasn't a big thing in September. It wasn't a big thing in July. Bugging out wasn't a big thing in June. All of a sudden, it's a big thing. All of a sudden, it's a big thing. Bug it out. And I'm telling you, family, because he already know what's next. He already know. And don't you be fooled. He already know what's going down. You know what I mean? Because September, he was recruiting. You feel what I'm saying? And now, hold up 1 second. September, he was recruiting. And now, he's, 1 second. I wanted to show this real quick. September, he was recruiting. And all of a sudden now, he's got to sell all the weapons. But this is what I wanted to show you, fam. One thing that you have to know, when we was laughing at the airsoft uniform, like right here, y'all got to know that the airsoft uniform was pretty much a uniform to be detected. I went through tons of pictures. There y'all brother on the right there. I went through tons of pictures, and I found that whoever had that airsoft uniform, they pretty much most likely are in the triple inner circle, and they know what's going on. They know. They already know what's going on. But now, at the same time, there is a few that do not have airsoft vests on, and these pretty much are most likely what you call them, the certified killers. If Grandmaster J would have been in some danger, somebody would have got hit up real bad, because he is definitely protected. He's definitely protected by forces that you don't see. And I can break it all the way down for you and show it to you. The airsoft vest is just an identification mark uniform. That's all it is. But now hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me get back to my folder real quick. So when you look at people like this, I know Big Bro gonna be mad at me, but he be all right. Bro right here, yeah, he know what's happening. He definitely know what's happening. He know what's happening. Bro right here, without a doubt or contradiction, he knows. And if you go into the pictures, you will always find Big Bro nearby. Big Bro know what's happening. Yeah, that's real talk. You know what I mean? This has all been an exercise, family. This has all been an exercise. And give me 1 second. This has all been an exercise. And this exercise is definitely going to change the game. And many of us that have fell for the okie doke, we just fell for the okie doke. Now, after all of this screaming Black Power and all of these things, even things like this, we don't pay attention to these things. Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second. All of these things, man, we could do a whole collage on these things. Here you go. Give me 1 second.
Everybody want to get on the bandwagon now because they're giving out money. They're giving out money. Right, but they ain't doing shit. That's why the churches ain't doing shit. Because they give them our money, we sell them. Yeah. When you get time, everything happened. Church was the place you met to deal with stuff. Now, dude.
Like, come on, man. Now, last thing I want to ask y'all before I open the line up is this. How in the world can this guy be the head of a militia with the biggest militia that he claims in the country, in the world. But the feds can come knock on his door and fly a drone in his house. I'm not saying battle with the feds. They can fly one in my house today or tomorrow. But I don't have the biggest militia, so-called black militia, on the planet Earth. How do you have the biggest militia on the planet Earth but be so vulnerable? This is your leader? This stuff is comic book funny. If I had the biggest militia, you best believe that the feds would be calling me and say, listen, we need you to turn yourself in at 3 o'clock. And you know what I would say? I'll see you at 3. But one thing for sure, it ain't going down with a drone flying through my house. And in fact, what's funny is about that is this. Do y'all remember he said a drone was flying through his house? Give me one more second. Give me one more second. I want y'all to walk with me real quick. Give me one more second. Watch this, family. I hope NFAC members are watching this part. All right. All right. Remember that, right? Okay. So anybody might have looked this up, right? All right. Now, what I want to do is, let me see, bam, pull that up real quick. I'm trying to pull something up. Work with me. Work with me real quick. Work with me. I like to show better than just tell. I mean, 1 second. Okay. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Y'all, I want y'all to remember when his presidential campaign. That's what I need you to remember. Because one thing that you're going to see in 1 second. Give me 1 second. Yeah. In fact, I think it's right there. What I'm trying to find is, family, the funny part is, what I'm trying to find, and I'm going to just tell you why I'm looking for it. Family, you know we got his address, right? He lived in a condominium, and he claimed that a drone flew in the house. He lives in an apartment condominium. That would mean that the drone will have to ring the doorbell and be buzzed in. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? That means, hold up. Let me see if I'm going to find this demonstration. Y'all think it's a game. Y'all think it's a game. I'm going to show it to y'all right now. Y'all think it's a game. I mean, I think it's a game. I know you do. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Y'all think it's a game. He live in an apartment condo. Talking about a drone that flew in the house. And hold up. On one of the charging documents, it says he was in Cincinnati. So he was in Ohio. So we know where that's at. You know what I'm saying? We know where that's at. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna get it wrong. All right, let me get it real quick. There you go. There you go. He done got that joint taken down. Somebody done got it taken down, but I got it in the file though. I just clicked the link and that joint gone. That joint gone. Hold up. Hold up. I'm gonna find it for you. I want to show y'all the address. Y'all think it's a game. I mean, not so y'all can go harass them. I mean, leave them alone. You know what I mean? Because they gonna tear you, they're gonna tear the fur off you. You do that. I mean, don't mess with them. Let me see something. All right. Yeah, don't mess with them. Because they got something for you. You mess with them. I'm telling you now. I'm gonna tell you with a no. But I'm gonna try to find it for you real quick. All right, let me just check one more folder real quick. But yeah, he live in a condo apartment building in Ohio. Real quick. I'm trying to find that joint. I can't find it now because I ain't looking for it. But yeah, he actually lived in a condo in Ohio, but he claimed to be. Let's open up the mic while I look for it. Let me see. Invite. So anyway, the NFAC members right now, they trying to get out. They trying to get out of here. They ain't playing with you. You know what I'm saying? John. See one thing. Let me see what I got here. Let me see. Fitzgerald. Let me see Fitzgerald. Yeah, anybody want to come in while I look for this? I got to show this before I get out of here. Anybody? Don Johnson. Oh, we got somebody in here. Hold on one second. I got you, family. If I can find this folder real quick. Let me see what I got here. All right. Hold on one second. Let me get somebody up here real quick. Who we got up here? Arnie, what's up, big bro?
What's up, dog?
Man, I'm good, man. I'm trying to find this little thing that I want to share with people to show where old Johnny live at. You know what I mean? He live in a condo. And he talking about that the drone flew up in the condo.
A drone? I never heard no shit like that.
That's what he said.
Man, the only time I heard something like that was like playing Splinter Cell or something.
That was the fantastic story that he said.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, bro, now back to you. Are you going to join NFAC?
Hell no. Nah, I'm not joining that. I knew that. I knew it was suspect from the start, but yeah, what you're saying is right. Like that dude locks and load. Like I'm pretty sure he only joined just like I feel like he just wanted to be part of a family. Like he just wanted to be part of something.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know what I noticed about locks and loaded. The brother, you know what I mean, he might gonna get a bad shake now that I said something about people. I say dummy, this, that, and the third. But man, some people just be looking for opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And some people, he looked like a true gun enthusiast. That's what he come off to me. He looked like a true gun enthusiast. And he's seeing something that he could be a part of to express his affinity to guns, you know what I mean? As well as the love for his people. But he got in the wrong thing.
Yeah, man. I don't know what he was thinking. I feel like if he really loved black people, I don't think he would have went the NFAC route because that was so obviously a lie. You know what I mean? I feel like he was just clout chasing the whole time. Like he just wanted attention.
And trying to sell. I've seen him trying to sell a lot of products too.
Yeah, selling those Waganda t-shirts and all that.
Okay, here we go.
That dude messed up big time, man. So if he gets his door knocked down, you can't say we didn't try to help the dude out. You know what I mean? That's all his fault.
Hey, bro. And the thing is, you know what gets me?
The problem is that people say, I'm trying to bring another black man down. That's what they
Yeah,
say.
bruh.
How is that the case? When
Yeah,
I'm saying that this guy is the people.
exactly, man. That's like, you see a homegirl talking to a dude that like is like mad creepy, and you try to like warn her, yo, stay away from this dude. I heard like he did somebody really dirty. He beats up women and all that shit. Are you gonna sit there and say that we're trying to bring a black man down, or are we trying to protect our black people?
Right.
I mean,
Exactly.
it's really that simple.
So look, I'll let you see this real quick. Check this out, and I want to see what you think about this. This for the Morris World TV supporters.
All right.
Always thumbs up, family, because I do deep research, but I'm just messing around now because y'all already get it. Y'all get it, but we just playing around with this. So here is his certificate. Now I got deeper, more research. I never showed this before. JMJ International Entertainment. Trade name registration. He's an entertainer. You're saying?
Yeah.
This is 2017. This is 6 East Lakeview Drive, Cincinnati, Ohio. You follow me?
Yeah. So that's the studio location.
There ain't no studio.
Really? What is it then? Like his house?
I'm about to show you. It's a condo. He lives in a condo. And he claims that a drone flew into the condominium. He said, when they came to got me, I did not know what was going on. They flew a drone into my house. This is a private neighborhood.
Bro, I don't know how much I believe that one.
Look,
they flew a drone into his house. I never heard anybody.
They kicked in the door. They flew a drone. They flew a drone into my house. They kicked in the door. This is how they came in this one way in and one way out gated community.
Yeah.
One way in and one way out gated community.
So some people. Let's say that again.
Go look at the video when he first got out and he explaining.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go check that out. But some people are also saying, like, how come the dog didn't say anything? How come like the dog didn't make any noise when he went in his house?
No, the brother, he's making this stuff up as he go along.
Yeah.
That's what he does.
Yeah, you gotta be. Yeah.
That's what he does. He makes it up as he goes along. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, he makes it up as he goes along. And it is what it is. You know what I mean? Either people going to accept it or they not. Unfortunately, many of the people desperate for liberation accept it. But I appreciate you, bro. It's 11 o'clock on the East Coast. Y'all know I got a sore throat, man. I've been yelling, man. I've been getting busy. So
Yo, hold on. But one more thing. I saw that video of that big dude with the gun, and he had this kind of mag. You see it?
Right.
But like you notice how the bullets here are yellow?
Right.
His was white. So I'm like, what kind of bullets are those? It like had like it's either the gun was I don't think it was empty, but he had like some kind of white bullets in there. Like I never seen white casings on any kind of.
I tell you, dealing with this situation, you never know what you're looking at. You know what I'm saying? Some of these things are for to be identified after the fact in case something happened. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like a lot of these covert operations, they do things preparing for disaster in case it happens. So say if as he was promoting and agitating and being a provocateur, and somebody took it serious, and then guns would have start banging off. They can find their shell casings because why? They're white.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can surmise because, like, for real, like.
No, I think it must have been like an airsoft gun or something.
Yeah, or some special shell casings because some of them did have real guns.
Well, so like when you see this right here, it's just brass, and like I guess so the only guns that can reliably run something like steel ammo is
Right.
like an AK. Now I mean, because like the AK is just designed to handle it. But if you do that in the AR-15, they won't be slick enough to like roll on top of each other. So it might cause the gun or the magazine to jam up. So like if this dude has white bullets and he starts shooting, let's say he painted them white, then that gun's gonna jam like crazy. Now because the bullet's not gonna slip. They won't even work in the AK. They won't like slide on top of each other if you paint them shits up. So I'm guessing it must be like airsoft bullets or something. But it can't be no real bullets.
Man,
It ain't
I
no
don't
dummy
know,
rounds.
bro.
That's probably what it is, dummy rounds.
Right. I'm not necessarily a gun enthusiast myself. You know what I'm saying? But what I do know is that the technology that we think we know, that they got technology that's on steroids that we don't know. I do know that. You know what I mean? While we're fascinated with the cell phone when it first came out, they had already been doing that in the military.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
so although we're looking at one thing because we're not familiar with it, we may not know what we're looking at. But I'm telling you, this is a covert operation all day, every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All day, every day. And it might be the gift that keep on giving. This summer, he's going to be going around preaching. You know what I'm saying? Or you're going to disappear. I'm trying to tell you,
Yeah.
NFAC ain't going to be marching with no guns, not under his leadership.
I know, right?
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
so my advice would be for the dedicated people of NFAC to put together a real militia, a responsible militia, ones that is going to address the Ahmaud Arbery situation responsibly, one that's going to address the Breonna Taylor situation. You know what I mean? And when I'm saying address it, you know what I mean? Have a spokesperson to say, this is what we're asking for. This is what we want. Are you able to deliver and represent the people? He's representing himself as a celebrity. He's made himself a celebrity. That's
Yep.
it.
Yeah.
That's it. You know what I mean? But I appreciate you, bro. Peace and love.
Yeah. Wait, one more thing. One more thing.
Come on, brother.
I
You
don't
good.
keep
Go
saying.
ahead.
Now, but I know you had Firestar on the channel yesterday. Yo,
Right.
was he in the Marines?
Yeah.
That's his
Yep.
background.
Yep. That's his
Yeah.
background. Yep.
Okay.
He told us that a while ago. Yeah, he was in the Marines, and I think and I'm gonna keep it a buck. I think Firestar was sorely disappointed also with the outcome that it wasn't what it was cracked up to be
Yeah.
in
Yeah, I
FAC.
agree.
I mean,
But Jay can't shoot, man. He said, like, Grandmaster Jay, that dude can't
nah, he
shoot.
can't shoot. He
He would
can't
shoot,
shoot.
man. Dude would shoot like a female and shit.
Yeah, he can't
He
shoot.
was leaning back and shit. He could barely even handle a gun.
Yeah, he can't shoot at all, man.
Yeah,
He
man.
can't shoot at all. And it was sad, you know what I mean? Because I'm trying to figure out like when can he shoot? You know what I mean? Like I never seen no video where it appeared that he could shoot. You know what I mean? None whatsoever.
Yeah,
But
man.
let
That
me
video he was in the indoor range, had a backpack on and shit. And dude was like moving the strap out of the way. She was like a total female, bro. And he missed the paper. He missed like the whole paper. How you miss the paper with a rifle and the scope and all that? And that dude he shoot like a blind man in an earthquake. That dude can't shoot for nothing. I was like seriously disappointed. I'm like, bro, were you really in the army? It's like I have a hard time like believing that guy was even in the army, but he like was.
Yeah. Well, I want to show a few more videos before I get up out of here, but I appreciate you, big bro.
All right, man. Appreciate you.
Let me see what else I got here. I want to show y'all a few things real quick. Give me 1 second. Show y'all a few more things up in here, man. Because there's some funny stuff here that's going on here. That's really weird to me that our people will fall for this funny stuff real quick. Y'all remember this? I'm gonna show you 2 more videos. Remember this?
So it's only appropriate. Thief, holy, discrimination, education, housing, all that shit come out of the KKK. You can't tear it up. It's a smart way to do stuff, bro. How y'all feel? First you gotta let them know you in the house. Then you burn the house.
He said, let them know that you're in here, then you burn the house down.
I know some of y'all are tired. We ain't here. Hold on, Drew. Who got the bullhorn? Somebody bring me the goddamn bullhorn.
Let's listen to this for a minute. He tried, listen, he's sitting up here trying to instruct some people how to hold a bullhorn. Listen closely. Ah! You ain't got to do nothing, just hold the bullhorn.
It is only appropriate that after 400 years, as prophesied, tribes of Israel, all 12 of them, you degraded us, picked up women and our men, stole our history, stole our religion. And now you're trying to steal our lives. But you want us to believe they matter. You can kiss my ass right in the crack. Mine too.
Mine too.
So it's only appropriate, y'all.
This is some foolishness, man. Mine too. He talking to the mountain. He said, you can kiss my behind right in the crack. Mine too. Anyway, family, at the end of the day, you're going to start seeing more and more NFAC members trying to get out of Dodge. You know what I mean? You're going to see it. And they're not going to keep it a secret. They're going to go on social media and they're going to y'all remember I always break it here. Y'all remember I always break it here. They're going to go on social media and they're going to basically make a confession to the feds. And they're going to be disassociating themselves with NFAC without saying it. I'm trying to tell you. Don't make me talk to you like that old preacher out in Texas, Joel Osteen. Press 1 if you receive it. Press 1 if you receive it. Do you receive it today? That they're going to come on back. Now, here's a story. When I was a little boy, I had a vision that man was going to come and try to play our people. They was going to form some type of militia. My pa used to sit up there and say they wasn't going to form a militia, but they was going to form a militia. In my heart, I knew it in my dream. And as I began to grow up, I became a more American and my mind got a little bit sharper. And I seen that they were going to create this militia. But this militia was about the distraction of our people and to grab our people mind and their soul and take them into another direction because we were on the brink of stepping up and liberating ourselves. And so now they pulls him out by sending him to jail. They sends him to jail with some trumped up charges. He still continues to make up stories, but now everybody's going to leave the NFAC. But how they leave, they're going to act like they're still with it. Did you receive it? Tell me if you received it. Have you received the message from Morse World TV? Did you receive the message from Morse World TV? Give yourself a round of applause. Nah, that's Joe Osteen. Ozone. Ozone. Y'all don't watch Joe? I'm a Moorish American, but I like Joe Osteen. They gonna get the Moors gonna get mad at me because I like Joe Osteen. Y'all don't like Joe Osteen, man. Come on, man. You gotta like Joe Osteen. Press 1 if you like Joe Osteen. He tell a good story. He really do. Oh, Ozone B, his hair is stiff as wool. They say, oh, don't nobody listen to Joe but me. Press 1 if you receive it. Listen, I don't be playing, right? I don't be playing. I have a good time. I'm a Moorish American to the bone, so I don't be offended if I travel around and listen to different things. It don't bother me. I listen to anything. I have a good time. I laugh at this stuff. That's right. That's right. Press 1 if you receive it. So that's what it's going to be, family. Peace and love. I appreciate y'all. I will be back on Wednesday. Kendrick on Wednesday with new revelations. He's going to talk about the role that Grandmaster Jay played with the Breonna Taylor cover-up. He's going to talk about, he's the one that broke the case. So I need y'all to come back on Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? Come back on Wednesday. Press the thumbs up. Kendrick is going to be breaking it down. So we probably going to have to start at 8:30. Yeah. So always hit that thumbs up, family. I'm looking for the new Kendrick Wilson is the one that came out with the footage of them going into Breonna Taylor's house. That was him. They try to cover that up. He the one got that. So he's going to be giving us some good information. You know what I mean? That's right. Cryptonomics. I know what's going on, Crip. Trust me, I know what's going on. Hey, Cryptonomics, I'll say this. I be laughing. While I'm laughing over here, I'm looking over there. I know what's going on. Make no mistake about it. Make no mistake about it. But I could talk to you about that offline. But anyway, salute, family. I see y'all soon. Hope y'all enjoyed the research. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. Hope y'all enjoyed the educational value of what I'm saying. Be analytical. Be like the Jehovah's Witness book. Stay on your watchtower. Be vigilant. Trust no one until they prove you being worthy of your trust. Y'all follow me? I want everybody to agree with me on this one. Trust no one until they prove themselves worthy of your trust. Press 1 if you with me on that one. And then I'm gone. Trust no one until they prove to be worthy of your trust. Real talk. If they can't prove themselves worthy of your trust, don't trust them. Don't believe nothing they say. Make them prove themselves in 2021. If they don't answer the critical questions that you need to know about them, get away from them. Get away from them. And that's real talk, because we got the biggest devils in our own people right now. They put something in our people. Whoa! It's horrible. Make people earn your trust. If he can't tell you where he grew up, you should not follow him. If you can't see his childhood friends, you should not follow him. If you cannot see his wife, his family, you should not follow him. If you cannot see the game plan, you should not follow him. Let me say this before I go. I'm going to say one more thing. The European system of governing has always been one person rule. We have been a collective. We all simultaneously govern ourselves, but we always had a spokesman for us, but we were all kings, queens, rulers in our own right, working in concert with one another, but we always had a spokesperson to represent the whole. The European took that concept and they created kings, they created monarchies and all those types of things. And it was one person ruled the whole. That's not our system. The way that we live in this country in the Republican form of government, that's what it is. By the Republican of which it stands, by the Republic of which it stands, that's what it is. That's an adaptation of the way that we governed ourselves during tribal times. Whereas though you have the president, but you also have the office of the presidency. The president is only the spokesman for the office of the presidency. Those are two different things. You follow me? At the city council level, you have the head of the city council, but it's the whole council that make the determination. At the government level, you understand what I'm saying? So family, when one person steps out front and he does not reveal where he comes from, who he is, where he's trying to go, you already know that should be strike number one. It's very suspect. It can't be ambiguous. Give us Africa. No, nobody's giving you Africa. Give us Texas. Nobody's giving you Texas. We're going to just leave this country. Too ambiguous. Come again. Make them prove themselves. Make them prove themselves. Give us an A and B plan. You know, like he pulled out that paper. I already had the plan. Here's the plan right here. That was almost 7 months late and $1 short when you pulled out them stacks of papers. Family, it's time for us to wake up. You know what I mean? It's time for us to wake up. It's going to take us all to get up out of this condition. One person ain't going to get us up out of this condition. Although I am bona fide Moorish American, the Moorish American ain't getting nobody up out this condition. It's going to take the Moor, it's going to take the Christian, it's going to take the Hebrew, it's going to take every part. Listen, we are tribal people. This is why we gravitate to certain ideals. I'm a Christian. I study comedic science. That stuff bothers me. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand that we come from a tribal heritage. So you being a Christian only, that's your tribe. I don't agree with it. I don't believe in it. You don't believe in it and agree with what I agree in. But hey, we are still tribe. We're tribal people. And guess what? The confederacy of a tribe can always work together. Always. Always. But we cannot, at this stage of the game, we cannot go to sleep on the possibility of infiltration. We are right at the door of liberation. Enough millionaires in our community, they probably just waiting for the plan. Enough intellectuals in our community, probably just waiting for the support. We have enough scientific minds. We have enough great people just waiting for us to come together. And this is why the confusion is at hand. So with that being said, let's continue to work, family. Let's continue to expose this hypocrisy. And post-COVID, let's get on the ground running from city to city, waking people up as a collective to move forward with a critical concrete plan that should never be posted on social media. Should never be posted on social media. If you ain't coming to the city hall, you don't know the plan. And the city hall don't mean the city hall in the city hall. I'm talking about the meeting place. Wherever we pop up in the city, you don't need to know the plan. If you think the plan is going to be on Grand Rising, what type of leader wake up in the morning, put his phone to his face and start talking about Grand Rising? And people think that's cute. Could you imagine? I said this before, but could you imagine Martin Luther King? Get on over there, Coretta. Coretta, I'm live now. I'm live now, Coretta. Grand Rising.
A grand rising, brothers and sisters. Today, we're going to be talking about the future march of formation on Selma. Coretta, go make the eggs, Coretta. I'm Grand Rising. Grand Rising, and when we walk on Washington, and I see the mountaintop, shalom and good day. Coretta, you got them eggs ready? Coretta, you got them eggs ready? Salute, family. Peace and love.